We are broadcasting from Toronto, Canada. I am Elsa Abraham. Kindly take note of our weekly activities and satellite channel. On Mondays, we'll report on COVID-19. Tuesdays, we'll bring you African history. Wednesdays are African news. Thursday, entertainment. Friday is editorial, and Saturday is entertainment, and Sunday is your say. Our satellite broadcasting has begun. Kindly take note of our satellite channel frequency. Now sat vertical 12728, symbol rate 27500, FEC 5/6. We'll bring you more details after this short break. Kindly stay with us. Now moving on to our African report on COVID-19 today. Africa COVID-19 cases are now 476,967 cases, 11,366 deaths, and recoveries are now 227,282 recoveries. Worldwide confirmed cases are now 11 million. Recovered are now 6.16 million, and deaths are now 534k. There are now more than over 470,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus across the continent, with a number of African countries imposing a range of prevention and containment measures against the spread of the pandemic. According to the latest data by the African Center for Disease Control on COVID-19 in Africa, the breakdown remains fluid as African confirmed cases as and when. As of May 13, every African country has recorded an infection, at last being Lesotho. Major African states confirmed cases are now 476,967. Active cases are now 238,319, and recoveries are now 227,282. Number of deaths are now 11,366. Djibouti also rising with 4,792. Egypt also 75,253. Eritrea has 215 cases. Ethiopia also has 5,846. Somalia also having 2,997, with South Africa having 196,750. South Sudan also has 2,021, with Sudan also having 9,767. 95 additional patients were diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out for individuals who had completed their quarantine time in Adibara and Moke quarantine centers in Gash-Baka region. Most of these are nationals who returned from the Sudan and who were quarantined in Adibara, while one patient is a national who returned from Ethiopia and was quarantined at Moke. 7,158 nationals have returned home through irregular land and sea routes from Ethiopia, Sudan, Djibouti, as well as Yemen in the past 2 months. Despite the overall ban on people's movement in the region as a whole, 3,135 persons still remain in quarantine centers. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has now risen to 215. And 39 of these people have recovered fully and were released from hospital in the past, while remaining are receiving necessary medical treatment. COVID-19 affects different people in different ways. Most infected people will develop mild to moderate illness and recover without hospitalization. Moving on to our next story for the day, the World Health Organization halts hydrochloroquine HIV drugs in COVID-19 trials. The World Health Organization said that it has discontinued its trials of the malaria drug hydrochloroquine and combination HIV drug lopinavir in hospitalized patients with COVID-19 after they failed to reduce mortality rate. These interim trials results show that hydrochloroquine produced little or no reduction in the mortality of hospitalized COVID-19 patients when compared to standard of care. Solidarity trial investigators will interrupt the trials with immediate effect, the World Health Organization said in a statement referring to large multi-country trials that the agency is leading. The United Nations agency said that the decision taken on the recommendation of the trial's International Steering Committee does not affect other studies where the drug are used for non-hospitalized patients as a prophylaxis. Some common symptoms of this COVID-19 include fever, dry cough, tiredness. Less common symptoms are aches and pains, sore throat, diarrhea, headache, loss of taste or smell, and a rash on the skin. Considering the increase of COVID-19 cases, we at Alena Media TV would like to tell the public to strictly adhere to all precaution measures put in place by your country and community. We need to be